Well, back in 1979, Archie Cochrane, in his celebrated paper, said, "It is surely a criticism of our profession that we have not organized a critical summary by speciality and subspeciality adapted periodically of all randomized controlled trials." And of course, the Cochrane collaboration was a response to that challenge. And I'm thinking today particularly about the challenge of adapted periodically. So this idea of keeping the critical summaries up to date. And of course, we want to do that because these systematic reviews affect decisions that affect people's lives. So we want them to be taken in the light and the knowledge of the best and most up-to-date available evidence. And of course, doing that, though, is a real challenge. And Archie Cochrane probably didn't foresee the extent of this challenge, the explosion in medical research and just the sheer quantity of research that's being published now. Of course, Cochrane's responded to this by having databases and registers of trials, and also developing methods to understand which areas need updating rapidly and which actually the evidence is fairly safe and we don't need to keep updating. We've got this new moniker now called Living Systematic Reviews, which aim to encapsulate the ambition of keeping systematic reviews continually updated as new evidence becomes available. And of course, we've got new methods developing all the time for reviews. Some of these methods are a challenge because they involve more work, and there's a tension here about keeping reviews up to date while doing more work to conduct the reviews. But also, we've also got methods which come to our rescue to some extent. The new automation, machine learning technologies, the centralized search service, and Cochrane Crowd, which are enabling us to find research more quickly and to keep direct registers of databases of randomized trials together, which enable us to keep reviews up to date. I think it's probably worth thinking of this really as a process rather than a destination that, like the process of keeping the reviews up to date, our processes of understanding how to do it will be continually to develop and emerge.